Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Audubon's Thursday night Eco-Improv. On tonight's show, we're featuring the nature dynamo, Kim Calcagno, the energetic bird nerd, Tracy Hall, and the master rockhound, Lisa Maloney. I'm Marina Flannery. Let's have some eco-nature fun. Game number 1, What's My Line? In this game, our 3 performers will act out a scene. Lisa is a leader on a nature hike on one of the Audubon properties. Kim and Tracy are attendees on that hike. Ahead of time, we collected quotes from our audience about famous movie, TV, or book. From time to time during the scene, our performers will pull one of those quotes out of their pocket and read that part as part of the dialogue for this scene.
Well, hello, friends!
Hey,
Welcome
Lisa.
to the Audubon Society!
Hey.
Yay. I'm so glad your scout group could come and join us today!
Yay, what are we gonna do?
Well, you know what? All around us is all sorts of cool stuff! And behind us, there's some water! So I thought it would be cool for us to take a good look and see what's going on in that water. Every time I see water, you know what I think? What's that? I'm gonna tell you. Every single time I look at the water, I say, let it go, let it go. Because let it go.
Down the stream.
Exactly. We want the things in the water to flow and let them just go, right?
So
No,
what's that thing, Miss Lisa? What's that thing that you see?
Oh, I know what it is.
Swimming.
I know what it is.
What do you see? What do you see?
It's a heavy salad. Might as well be a casserole.
Oh, it probably is a salad for someone who wants to eat that in the water.
And lots of animals like plants. I don't eat my salad, but I would never throw it in the water.
No,
I would
that's
put
not.
it in the compost.
A turtle might eat it.
Turtle might eat it. That's
Turtle
right.
would be like, the turtle
Yeah.
would be like, to infinity and beyond.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Turtles love infinity. They live for a long time.
My turtle can live over 100 years, Miss Lisa.
Do you have a turtle at home?
I have a turtle at home.
Yeah. Do you too? Yes.
One time,
Yeah.
one time,
Yeah.
yeah. I forget.
I know.
Yes.
I
yes,
know.
Yes.
There's always money in the banana stand.
Yes. Do you like bananas? I like bananas.
I love bananas. I like to eat the bananas.
Do you like to peel the bananas?
Peel banana.
I think the squirrels around here like bananas if we put them out.
Oh, there's a cool bird over there, Miss Lisa.
I know what kind of bird that is.
What is that?
What do you see?
Oh, they're chasing each other.
It's
Oh.
you can't call that a knife kind of bird,
Yes.
because you can't call it a knife.
Yeah.
I think I know.
It's
I
a
think
bird.
I know what that bird says.
What?
What does it say?
That I've heard it in my yard, and that bird always says, "Winter is coming."
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, it's channeling its inner raven there, right? Doing a little.
That is true. That is
Winter
true.
is coming. That is so
Winter is
right.
coming.
now.
Those
Getting
birds are so
colder
smart.
out.
They know everything.
Those birds are so smart. You know what? I'm thinking about that knife that you were talking about before. I think that the birds have something on them that might act like a knife when they're eating. And when birds are really hungry, I bet they're thinking a lot of interesting things like, gentlemen, you can't fight in here. This is the war room.
Oh, that makes sense.
I've seen birds fighting. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
When
it is
winter
like
coming-
war.
Yeah. When winter is coming, it is hard because, you know, it's like a war getting all the things you need.
And welcome back. Our next game is called Dating App. In this game, all 3 of our performers, Kim will be a person representing or searching for love online. Tracy and Lisa will be different animals that were suggested by audience ahead of time. Kim will ask questions like you would like to see on a dating app. and Tracy and Lisa will act out the answer and how the animal that they're representing might behave. After getting responses from the eligible animals, Kim will try to guess what animal is being represented by the other two.
Okay, so excited about trying out this new dating app. Looks like we got a couple of contestants here. Okay, contestant number 1, if we were going to go out on a date together, where would you take me?
I think the ocean is my favorite place because it's so wide and you can jump and splash and tap. Let's go on a sea ride.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Oh, I'll have to think about that. Okay, contestant number 2.
Yeah.
If I was to ask you to write me a poem, what would you tell me?
I would talk about the fish in the river. I would talk about a slide in the river. I would talk about this and that and what makes me feel good and fat, but sleek.
Oh, interesting. Nice poem about the river, traveling down the river. Interesting. Okay, contestant number 1, if I were to make dinner for you, what would be your favorite dish?
Well, about 1,000 little krill would be lovely, but some sand glance on the side would be wonderful. I'd take a big, huge mouthful. I might even blow some bubbles first.
Oh, I always appreciate when somebody likes what I serve to them. That always feels so good. Okay, contestant number 2.
Yeah.
If you, what would you say is your goal in life? What is your ultimate aspiration?
I gotta play. I gotta slide and I gotta play.
All right, you got some
Someone
very.
throw something.
Okay.
I'll get it. I'll bring it back.
Contestant number 1, if we were going to go on vacation, where might we go?
I like to go way down deep and do some singing, and then maybe surface and take a little look around. I'd stay near the ocean. Maybe at the Atlantic Ocean would be a nice place. But we could go from off the coast of Cape Cod all the way down to the Caribbean.
Okay, sounds like we have some good vacation choices there. And finally, contestant number 2.
Yeah.
If you were going to have a midnight snack,
Yeah.
what would you choose to
I
have?
like food. I like food. I like fish. I like fish and I like fish.
Okay. All right. I don't know.
Fish,
This
fish.
is going to be a very hard choice. Do I want to pick the humpback whale or do I want to pick the river otter?
And welcome back to our third game called Questions. In this game, the 3 players play a part either as an Audubon employee or a caller with a pressing inquiry about nature. However, all players must ask and answer questions in the form of a question. If a player makes a mistake or begins with a statement, then that player is out and one of our third performers will jump in and take their place.
Oh, can Audubon answer my question? Boop, 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 boop.
Hello, how can I help you?
What should I feed the whale in my pond?
Can you be a little bit clearer about what kind of whale is in your pond?
Can I tell you the color of the whale?
Is your whale prone to obesity, flatulence, and other diseases?
Is it normal for there to be a whale in my backyard?
Did you always have a whale in your background?
Dig.
There's a spider in my yard. Is it yours?
Did you tame your spider?
Are spiders tameable?
Did you give it a name?
How does Bertha sound as a name for a spider?
Don't you think Bertha is a fluff and fluff and fluff?
What do I do with this baby bird I found on the ground?
Did you just find it now?
Done. Sorry.
Tell me, what kind of binoculars should I buy?
Do you have a really big head?
Did you measure my head and you know that?
Do you need binoculars for butterflies or for birds?
Do you think ants require binoculars?
Are you having a hard time seeing the ants?
Did you know that for every 3,000 ants, an angel gets its wings?
Have you tried getting down very close to the anthill on the ground to see better?
Did you get into my yard and observe my ants doing that?
Can you tell me what the ants look like?
Don't you think I want to tell you?
What color are the ants?
Oh,
Where should I go birding?
What kind of birds are you looking to see?
Are there any green-headed birds?
Are you interested in going to the river?
Is the river cold this time of year?
Are you... Oh, no.
Are dogs allowed?
did you always know that Mom always said, don't play ball in the house?
Can dogs have different names?
Did you bring a dog to the refuge?
No.
Can I eat this mushroom I found?
Can you just cook it in a light marinade of boiled onions and garlic?
But will it kill me?
Do you care either way?
Well, should I use balsamic vinegar or rice wine vinegar?
Do you have a very, very fine wine?
Do penguins fly?
Did you ever wonder why penguins could never get off the ground?
Welcome back to Game 4. Game 4 is Hollywood Director. This game is for all three of our performers. Kim will be narrating a nature scene, and Lisa will be acting out that nature scene. Tracy is the director, who will stop the scene from time to time to give notes on how to improve the scene with audience-suggested genres.
All right, viewers, welcome to today's episode of Exploring Nature. We're going to take a look at what's happening out on the refuge today and see what kinds of interesting nature happenings we can find. I'm just going to look around and see what we can see in that. Oh, look, just right here, we have a very special creature. And it is a woodchuck. And this woodchuck looks like it's very busy. Well, this time of year it really should be, because of course it has to be eating. And look, oh, it's just so frantically eating. It has to make sure it has enough body fat for the winter. This one seems to be eating very, very frantically. I hope it gets enough to be able to go into hibernation. Oh yes, very, very busy. Oh wait, now I think it has noticed something off in the distance. Could that be? Oh, that could be danger. Now what does the woodchuck do when it's in danger? It's gonna go burrowing into the ground. Oh, I don't know if we'll get to see the woodchuck later on today. It seems to have gone into its burrow. Well,
Okay,
I don't know. We'll have
and cut. All right, good job, my friends. This is coming along really, really well. And I like where you were going with this scene, Woodchuck.
Good.
Wonderful. You.
I believe channel.
I believed
Your
you.
inner
I
Woodchuck.
believed you.
Yes.
But you know, it's a little slow,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we got to speed it up a little bit more, or we're going to lose our audience. So let's up the ante a little bit, and maybe we can do it in superhero action style.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
Never thought of it that way before, but I
Yes.
really think we're going to get our audience right on board with this scene. Superhero action and
All right, all of our troops out there in the world, we are going to go looking today for our very special hero, and that is, of course, the mighty, mighty woodchuck. Oh, wait a minute. I think we see one right now, and oh, yes, it is, of course, chucking wood. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? Oh my gosh, chucking, oh, record speed of chucking wood. I don't think we've ever seen this before. I don't think we'll ever see it again. It is, of course, the mighty, mighty woodchuck.
and cut. All right, that was great. Good job with that. Much more believable and faster. But I changed my mind. You know how I am as a director, and I feel like we need to go in a completely different direction.
Okay.
We need to wow our audience by really giving them a Western feel to this. Old-timey Western, groundhog, nature scene, naturalist. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Okay.
We all know. The old-time Western nature scene. Okay, and get ready, scene, action!
Well, take a look at that critter that you see over there. He sure is a fat little feller, isn't he?
Tink, tink, tink.
Don't really know why he's wearing spurs, but he looks like he is ready for the winter season. I think it's just about time for him to go through those saloon doors down into the burrow. And that's gonna keep him safe for the winter. There may be other critters that go down into that burrow with him, but hopefully there won't be any gunfights down there. They're gonna get together, they're gonna get along real well, and they're gonna sleep the winter away.
And cut! That was wonderful. Wow. I could really,
Like the Spurs.
I like the spurs and the shooting, and wow.
I was
And
having a hard time with the punch. I wasn't sure how to show that.
it was wonderful. And you really described it very well. But I think this time we're really going to get this scene the best way by doing it as a murder mystery. Think about it. Nature's full of death and murder.
Okay.
Okay? Get ready. Scene and action.
Well, come upon this scene here, this poor little woodchuck dead on the ground. We don't really know what happened, but we're gonna have to take a look and see. There seems to be maybe some claw marks on there. Any of these critters around here make those claw marks? Well, oh, over there. There's a raptor up in a tree. That could make those claw marks. I wonder if I scared it off. Oh wait, over there, there's some foxes. Yeah, foxes might make that. Poor little woodchuck. I'm not sure how it died, but it's gonna be food for something.
All right.
Like my death scene? How was that? How was that?
That was very
really
good.
believable.
Unexpected death
I
scene.
saw some turkey vultures. That's how believable.
Oh,
You're
good.
And now for game 5, what's in the bag? In this game, Lisa and Tracy are part of a business or occupation supplied by audience suggestions. Kim is a customer who needs some help. Lisa and Tracy will try to provide assistance, but must use bags from their Audubon Educator backpacks. However, in this game, the backpacks are not their own. So as they pull out items to help their customer, they will not know what they're pulling out, and they still have to be useful to the customer. In this game, Tracy and Lisa will be flight attendants.
Well, I wonder if everyone's here yet. I mean, we've got to close
No,
this door.
we're waiting for a Kim
Hang on.
Caltagno.
Hang on.
Here she
I'm
is.
here.
I need to see your
Oh,
boarding
I'm
pass.
Jamie,
I'm so sorry.
You almost missed the flight. I'm so glad you're
Oh.
here.
The traffic was terrible, and I couldn't. Do I check my bag with you guys?
Yeah, you can,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give you a bag too.
Okay. What do I need?
Well, in this bag, you have some squares and triangles and shapes that
Okay.
you can use to communicate what kind of food you want.
Okay, so because I have to wear my mask, I might have to
Mhm.
like semaphore.
Semaphore.
to you guys.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
And you
what
know
if
what?
I want?
And
What
you're
if,
all sweaty, dear. Let me just.
oh, I ran all the way from the parking lot. It was
know,
really.
I know.
Oh, my
I'm gonna
gosh.
pre-give you some Band-Aids because these flights can be dangerous sometimes, so
are
we want to
we-
make sure that you're all set with that.
Are we planning on getting hurt?
And I even have the scissors so I can cut that because sometimes those are hard to get open.
If
Okay,
you
I
run out of masks, I've got more for you in this bag that I'm gonna give you.
Okay, I'm hoping this one will
Mask
last me
bag.
the whole flight, but I'm really kind of worried about the bleeding part of this, but
Now,
okay.
we want you to be prepared. You may be going to a place where there's a lot of poison ivy, so there's this special soap that you can use. Here, I'll put the
Okay,
top
well,
on
yeah,
there.
I'm
And you
hopefully
can
gonna
take
be
that
on the
with you.
beach a lot of the time.
Well,
but-
beach, we have American
okay.
beach right here, and as you
Oh,
are
that's very
on
interesting.
your flight, you can prepare by reading about all the different trees, like the American beach.
Oh, okay, well, hopefully, now that I'm here, I can relax.
And
I can
we've got a special
catch my
mask
breath.
for you in case you need to give CPR to somebody who's sitting next to you.
If somebody's
Okay.
falling out of the plane, not saying that's gonna happen, throw this rope around them and lasso them, but make
Okay,
sure
but-
you tie yourself to the chair first.
Okay, but isn't that your job? Because I don't know if
I
I
don't think
feel
we have to do it.
trained well enough to lasso somebody from, I don't know, getting a little nervous about
Well, you know that
this.
when these fall
flight.
down, you gotta help yourself before you help the people next
I
to you.
remember that
Yes, so
part
there's-
from
that's what-
reading
That's
the
why you have
card.
that, yes,
And
yes.
just be scientific. Let's go over
Well, how do I
what
be
to do
scientific?
in an emergency using the scientific method. Question, is the plane really going to crash? Question that first.
Okay, well,
Then make a hypothesis based on what's
but,
happening
so if
around.
like the sky is going this way a lot, maybe the hypothesis is we're falling out of the sky.
And you can
I
say,
don't know if
stop, pilot, stop, we don't wanna fall out of the
I
sky.
don't know if I want to go on this flight anymore,
Well,
but
and then after you make that hypothesis, experiment a little bit. How am I gonna get out of the
So-
situation?
see if I can get out of my seatbelt.
Use your rope, and this nice, poison ivy.
I don't know. This is making me really nervous about going on.
Don't forget this.
trip.
Yes, there you go, it will help you see better, so just, look into the distance.
Okay.
You'll be able to
okay.
identify the clouds
I
as they're
don't-
going
I
by.
don't think that's what this is, but okay.
Okay, well, that
Yeah.
might work for that.
If you don't mind, I'll do a little touch up with some crayons. You look a little peaked. I don't know why. Are you nervous?
Well, I said I just ran all the way from the other side of the airport.
Yeah.
You
Well,
really should put the terminals closer to the, you know, where the.
So in this game, Lisa and Tracy are restaurant hostesses.
What are you gonna have for dinner tonight?
Well, I'm gonna go see Oscar.
It's been so long since I've been out for a meal.
Hello, dear.
Oh,
Welcome.
good evening. I'm so excited. It's first time out in a while, and I'm just like dying to have a really beautiful
Do you
meal.
have a reservation?
Oh, I did. I called it in. It's under Kim.
Okay, let me just check. Oh,
I'll look in the book
Okay.
and see. Atlantis Fritillary. Is that your last name?
Fritillary, yep, that's
Okay,
it. Yep.
good. Ms. Fritillary, thank you so
Okay,
much.
too. Got it on the list.
We just have a few questions for you, a couple things to suggest. Yes?
would you like a before dinner mint?
Oh, I think I'll wait for the after dinner mint. But wow, what service? That's wonderful.
Would you like to wipe your
okay, I should
hands? There, we got
probably
some
make
wipes
sure.
for you.
I've got my mask all ready, but I'll make sure.
There's the dinner bell.
We always bring
Okay.
that. And let me just check your paw size to make sure we have a proper table setting for
Okay.
you that looks like pretty close to a
Guess
coyote.
I need some my nails done. My claws are looking kinda.
Oh, we have just the thing for that, don't we?
Right.
Yes, I was figuring that maybe around your wrists we could put, you know,
Okay.
a little, so we know that you've already checked in
Oh,
here.
good plan. All right.
Right, and
I
that
hope you have
matches
some
your-
good specials for tonight.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
We have huge servings, so you're gonna want
Oh, I'm never gonna be
to
able to
take
eat
it,
all of
the
that.
takeout dish all ready for you.
Okay, so I can just take that right to the table with
And
me.
we don't have lids, so you just have to not spill
I
it.
can balance pretty
Okay,
good. I think
good,
that'll be
good.
okay.
Now, I do have an ice pack because if there's anything you ordered that's cold and you want to take it home, the ice pack will
Oh,
help,
that's
you know, to
perfect.
keep that right
Yep,
there.
I know.
Yes.
When you order the ice cream to take home, and it never lasts all the way back to the house
Exactly,
again.
Now, we
Exactly.
specialize in plastic bugs and plastic dinosaurs and some plastic seals.
So now, are these served? Explain how these are served.
Well,
Are they
we
sautéed? Are
don't
they?
cook them. As you know, this is a mostly raw, mostly pro-plastic restaurant.
Okay.
Yes, in fact, you know what, Tracy will give me a sample so I can tell what it's like. So how about a little sample, you know,
Okay.
and I'll
Have you
describe the
prejudged?
taste to you.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, the bouquet, quite nice. Kind of crunchy on the outside,
Yeah.
a little piquant on the inside.
Yeah.
See, our dining experience is a whole sensory
I
experience.
see.
Yes,
I
it
see.
is.
This is it's just so you know, so many things to experience while I'm here, and it's a.
I
it's
think
been
that
so
was
long
a
since
silent.
I've been out.
It's a silent bird. We got so
Yes.
many silent birds these days, right?
So,
Silent, but
so can you tell me?
And here we are, our final game, called Three-Headed Wise Ones. In this game, all three of our performers will be working together to answer life's tough questions. They will be answering the question with one word in turn. The questions are supplied by our audience, and the performers will be using a puppet to act as the three-headed wise one. Oh, three-headed wise one, why do you eat so much cheese?
I
Like cheese
so
very.
much.
Oh, three-headed wise ones, why are humans so lazy?
humans
Are
Silly.
so
they
Take
bear
business
elsewhere.
Oh, three-headed wise one, why did you step on me?
I
didn't
See?
You
sitting
at
the bottom
of
the shoe.
Oh, three-headed wise one, how do you drive a car?
I think
cars
are dangerous.
Oh, three-headed wise ones, why do all humans litter?
humans
Don't
care.
Oh, three-headed wise one, why won't you feed me?
I have
2 feet
and
lips
like sugar?
Oh, three-headed wise one, can I forage in your garbage?
My garbage
is
not full
as
you're hoping
it
might be.
Oh, three-headed wise one, what's the deal with humans and their enjoyment of balloon animals?
I think
balloons
are pollution.
We'd like to thank our audience for the fantastic suggestions that they submitted to play our games this evening. If you'd like to learn more about nature or support our work, please visit asri.org. And thanks again for joining us tonight.